Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. I'm in Throop, Pennsylvania right now, and I've made it to St. Joseph's Cemetery here in town. We're gonna walk through the cemetery here, and I'm gonna hopefully find the grave of the older man, the older gentleman who died. As you see in the title and thumbnail, this man died in a very strange and peculiar way, and something that I've never heard of ever in my life. So we're gonna get into the story, as much information as I could find, and then hopefully we can find his actual grave. So this story involves an older gentleman named Stephen Wojtak. Stephen was 73 years old, and he came here to the St. Joseph's Cemetery with his wife named Lucy. Now, the day they came here was March 30th, 2015. It was near Easter time, so of course Stephen and his wife wanted to decorate Stephen's mother-in-law's grave with, Easter decorations. It was around 10 a.m. or so on March 30th. And when Stephen was putting some things around the headstone, it actually fell down. It fell off its foundation and ended up toppling over and crushing his stomach and legs. Now keep in mind, these headstones right here, like the ones you see in front of you, some of these are a little smaller, of course, but some of these bigger ones like this, they weigh, anywhere from 500 pounds to like 800 pounds. They're massive, super heavy. So imagine, sitting or kneeling right here and this thing falling on top of you. I can't even fathom. That must have been absolutely terrible. So unfortunately, Stephen ended up dying. The injuries were too great to his stomach and legs. Paramedics, of course, showed up here to the cemetery to try to help, but it was too late. He succumbed to his injuries. Now, there was a caretaker here at the cemetery. He rushed over to try to help, but it was too late. Now, I watched a video that shows the paramedics here on scene, and it shows this angle right here. It shows an ambulance right about here on the road, and then it shows this wrong way sign along with, the paramedics and stuff. So I believe Stephen was killed by that headstone pretty much right in front of you, right in front of the screen here, somewhere in this area. So I, of course, was trying to locate what Stephen's mother-in-law's name was, so then I could find the exact headstone which toppled over on top of him. But for whatever reason, I couldn't locate any information on what her name was. But it does say that Stephen is buried here at the same cemetery. So I'm wondering, wherever he's buried, he's probably buried near his mother-in-law, I'm guessing. I don't always have good luck. Most of the time I have bad luck. If you've been on my channel for a while, I've covered some of my unfortunate circumstances. I've had my car broken into, I've had my laptop, different things stolen from me. I've, broken down, all my tires popped on my RV that I had. I've had a lot of bad events happen, bad luck. But today, that changes. I finally, without even trying, I just found Stephen's grave. And right next to it is his mother-in-law's headstone, or former headstone. It's all right here. So the angle I showed you guys with where the ambulance would have been, literally after I turned off the camera in the last clip, I found Stephen's grave and where his mother-in-law, her headstone, was. I'm mind blown because I don't normally have this good of a luck. But anyway, let's turn the camera around and I'll show you what I mean. Obviously, just, you know, think about it. If the headstone fell on him, they wouldn't park the ambulance way far away from where the crime scene happened. They would park it nearby. So if we head this way, only a few rows in, this is where it all happened, guys. I finally found it, kind of by pure luck. So as you can see, I'll get out of the shadows here. See, there's no headstone here anymore. You don't want to know why? It's because this was Stephen's mother-in-law's grave, her headstone. This is where Stephen died from the headstone falling on him. So obviously the headstone was probably, you know, however tall, and it fell over. They haven't replaced it yet. I am just dumbfounded. So this is Stephen's mother-in-law's grave, and so he died literally right in front of her grave. And right next to it, Stephen was buried right next to it, right here. I don't know if you can see that with the glare there. But it says Stephen and Lucy Wojtak. So he died a mere few feet from where they buried him. I'm glad I could find where it happened, and I'm glad I could find Stephen's grave for you guys. Anyway, a shorter video, but one I wanted to cover because it was just so unusual and just something, again, you don't hear about ever. Some more murder cases coming up next. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.